Here.
Present. Here. Here. And Paul Johnson is excused this evening. All right, thank you. Moving on to item C, the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, moving on to item D, approval of the agenda as prepared. Can I get a motion to approve?
Moved.
Second. All right. Motion passes. Moving on to item 2, the consent agenda, the board minutes and committee of the whole minutes and approval of vouchers. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So move.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to item 3, the informational session, the board reports, the committee of the whole report, and administrative reports. All that information can be found online. And then moving on to item 4, the community comments, and there are no community comments this evening. So we'll move on to section 5, the discussion and action portion of the evening. And we'll move on to item A, consider personnel recommendations. Do I have a, sure.
Reading the resignations on?
Yes.
All right. 2 resignations, Andy Rappel, JV girls basketball coach, 2 years of service. Eric Rupert, middle school basketball coach, 2 years of service.
Okay, and do we have a motion to approve those resignations? So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, moving on to the hiring portion.
2 hiring recommendations.
Okay, I would like to make a motion to table the hiring of the high school girls basketball head coach position to after the executive session this evening.
I'll second that.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. All right.
1 hiring recommendation, Bob Becker, high school special ed para, recommended by Mr. Schurz.
Okay. We have a motion to approve that hiring for the high school pair.
To the volleyball team, $300, and from Barron Electric to the volleyball team, $300.
Okay, do we have a motion to accept those wonderful donations?
So moved. Second.
All those, any discussion? Sorry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, moving on to item C, consider the fundraiser request.
3 fundraiser requests before you for consideration from the select choir and Mrs. Linton, faculty contact person, looking to do a fundraiser here the last part of September. It'd be a 50-50 raffle, selling raffle tickets, anticipated profit of $3,000 and funds used for choir travel plans in the future. From the FFA, from Mrs. Olson Rosenbush, sale of Saruji chocolate bars September through February, and then the fruit sales in October and November. Anticipated profit $1,800 from the Saruji chocolate bars and $2,500 from the fruit sales, and then from Spooner softball, Mr. Amos, faculty point of contact, and looking to do 50-50 raffle through the football and volleyball seasons. Anticipated profit $1,000 and would be used for new uniforms.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve those fundraising requests?
I'll
as
make that
present?
motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just a question, we have 2 50-50 raffles. Are they going to be are they competing? I mean, just curious if they worked that out for different events or?
Yep, so one is just the last the last couple weeks of September, and the other one more long-term, ongoing through the football and the volleyball season, so a little longer term there.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, moving on to item D, consider line of credit renewal as presented at the COW. Do we have a motion to approve?
I would move that we approve the line of credit renewal. Second.
Okay, any discussion? All right, I'll need a roll call vote on that, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. Moving on to item E, consider the 24-25 school calendar process. We're looking for a directive from the board to begin pre-planning with the staff on this. Do we have a motion to approve that process?
So move. Second.
Any discussion at all? No? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Moving on to item F. Consider second reading of Neola policy updates to policy 5410, promotion, placement, and retention. That's the second reading. Do we have a motion to approve as presented?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion passes. Moving on to item G, consider second reading of volume 32, number 1, Neola policy updates, group 3. Do we have a motion to approve as presented?
So moved. Second it.
Okay, any discussion?
Yeah, I'd like a roll call vote on each policy individually, if we could get that.
Sure.
Well, the ones I want changed are 55, 17, 74, 40, and 75.
But so you're asking,
Well, I'd like a roll call vote on every one of these, because I think it's important to know how we vote on these. That's what I think, so,
is the
You want to do
second
them
reading?
each separate?
yeah.
Just those three, correct?
Well, in my case, I'm in favor of 7434, 8600, 8800, and 8802. I'm all in favor of those. The other three, I would like votes on.
So can we just make the motion to pull those three out?
Somebody'd have to rephrase their,
Can I make an amendment to the first one and pull those three out? So we can do those
A roll
separate?
call vote separately for those
Those
three.
three.
Yes.
That is my motion.
I'll agree to that.
74.
5517, 7440, 7544.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, did you
Sorry.
get those 5517, 7440, and 7544? So, Michelle, can you repeat your,
Yep, I'll make the amendment that we will vote on all the others except for those three, we will do separate.
okay.
I'll agree to the
I need a
friendly amendment.
second for that
Is that a second?
amendment.
I'll second that, I'll agree to the friendly amendment.
Okay, which is to vote on that group, 5517, 7440, and 7544 with a roll call.
Yes.
Correct, okay. All right, so we would need, so right now, the motion would be to vote on
All the rest.
all of the rest, which would be 7434,
8600.
8800, and 8802 as presented. So any other discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes for those. Okay, moving on to the amended motion for the second reading, volume number 32, number 1, Neola policy updates 5517, 7440, and 7544. Do I have a motion to approve as presented?
So moved.
Okay,
No. I would make a different motion.
okay,
I will make the motion that in those three, you change the wording to the students instead
Was
of,
fit, but
in order to fit, instead of saying they, them, he, she.
There are some that are referring to a district administrator, other people.
so not all of them are students.
So when it's students,
Yep.
they've been changed.
To the
When
students.
when it's an adult, it's not the student.
Which would be grammatically correct and consistent with the rest of the policy.
We went through that during the first reading and agreed, passed it on to the second reading.
So we would still need a second for that group as presented.
I will second it because they're changed to the students.
Okay, so we all agree? Okay, so any further discussion then?
So to be clear, what are we changing it to now? I'm still confused. on what
They've
we're
been
changing.
changed to, they've already been changed to what it
is.
refers to as student.
Yes.
For the ones that refer to students, it says the students
Yep.
for those sections.
Okay.
All right, so we're ready. So can we get a roll call vote for 5517, 7440, and 7544 as they are written? That can be a group. Oh,
Might want to take them.
individually, we'll do 5517 first.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Okay, moving on to 7440.
Yes.
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Yes.
Time, wait, time out. Sorry. Those were not, that one is not changed to the students.
which one?
That one refers to the district administrator.
Yeah, their status, and that's okay. Sorry, I just wanted to verify, I had to go back and read who it was. Please forgive me.
Okay, so vote stands as, motion passes. Moving on to 7544.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Caitlin. Moving on to item H, consider WIA renewal for boys soccer co-op as presented.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Moving on to item 6, convene into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 19.851C to consider the employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. Do we have a motion to move into closed session?
So moved. Second.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Oh, yes, sorry. You're correct. Yes.
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 Yes. Reconvene moving into open session. And Marcia.
During the closed session, board considered the recommendation for the girls' basketball coach and voted to approve the board's, or the administration's recommendation to hire Eric Rupert as basketball head coach.
Okay, and then we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.